ladies of Philadelphia, this is Kay coming to you from my kitchen, and we're going to cook some awesome twice baked potatoes, Philly style. This is an awesome side dish. You guys are going to love it, your family's going to love it, and it has become a family favorite. So let's get started. Normal twice baked potato, it has been kicked up. Truly a whole big notch. It's a lot of great ingredients inside of it. So let's go a quick run through of everything. We have smoked salmon, salt and pepper. We have portobello mushrooms, garlic, butter is also going to be used. Kraft's Philly, a touch of Philly, triple cheddar cheese we're going to be using. Asparagus, onion, Philadelphia cream cheese whipped is the main ingredients that's going to pull all of this together. It's going to be so yummy. You just don't understand how rich these potatoes are. We have green onions, and then we have baked potatoes. First, I'm going to start out with the asparagus. I'm going to go ahead and steam these. I'm going to do a simple steam on them, not cooking them all the way through because they're going to be sauteed later on in the garlic and butter and the mushrooms before I put them in with the potatoes and to stuff them. And so first I'm just going to cut off the harder part of the asparagus stems. Alright, I'm going to put the asparagus in boiling water, and then I'm going to stop my cooking process of my asparagus by dropping it into a water bath. And it'll still be rich and bright, the greens, because that's what I'm looking for. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. Let's drop the asparagus in. Is the mushrooms. Now, one thing that did inspire me, I'm going to chop these down more. I actually bought the sliced ones. It probably is better if you buy the whole portobello mushroom, and then you can probably slice it down a little bit easier than trying to buy the chopped ones like I did in the store, the sliced ones. So anyway, I'm going to chop them down because I want them to be a little bit smaller pieces in the potato. One reason why I created this dish was because it's kid friendly. My daughter is one of the type of kids who don't eat a lot of vegetables, and it's hard to get her to eat vegetables. So this is one way of sneaking it into something that she likes to eat, which is potatoes. She totally loves potatoes. So I decided to just create something that was very kid friendly and something that I knew she would eat by combining the things that she likes into the potato, which is the asparagus, and she also loves cheese. So putting those in there, I can sneak things in and she'll eat it. So I hope this recipe will work for you and your children if you have any, or if you just have a grown adult person who just doesn't like to eat vegetables, by sneaking stuff in, you know. And if it's a guy, put a big juicy potato, a big juicy steak beside it, and trust me, they're gonna not really be looking too much at the potato. They're gonna be too busy looking at the steak, and you get those vegetables into them like we always want to do. Okay, next I'm going to cut up an onion, and of course I tried to do the easiest way of cutting an onion possible, which of course I cut off both ends, and then I just pull off the outer layer. Voila, my onion is peeled. Can't get any simpler than that. And I'm going to put a small dice on this onion, and next I'm going to go ahead, and as you see I have the garlic laying beside me as well. And I'm going to take the garlic and I'm going to put it through my press because I don't want big chunks of garlic. I just kind of want it to fuse into the sauce and into the potato. So I'm just going to do some pressed garlic. And then last but least, I'm going to cut down my smoked salmon into nice little dice-sized pieces as well. So I'm going to cut this up, and then I'm going to be using the green part of the green onion because I love that color, that burst of green in the potato. And you guys, these potatoes, trust me, they're so awesome. The Philadelphia cream cheese, like I said, it just fuses all of these ingredients, these awesome ingredients together and holds it in place. This is an awesome potato. Trust me, you guys are going to love it. So next I'm just going to go ahead and get my cry on with these onions. So I'll be right back. Now I'm going to start our cooking process, which is it's not a whole lot of cooking because the potatoes, I've already baked them. You want to bake them at 375 for about 45 minutes or until they're fork tender. I'm sure everybody knows how to bake potatoes, but just in case, I want to give you that insight. And what I'm going to do now, and I got extra virgin olive oil I'm putting in the skillet, and then I'm going to saute up my onions and my garlic when they're about translucent. Then I'm going to add in the the mushrooms, the chopped mushrooms that you see me chop earlier. And I'm going to season them with salt and pepper, and I'm going to also add in some butter, and then we're going to go from there. And like I was telling you guys earlier, this is like an awesome dish to sneak in vegetables and get them into your kids. And the fact that we're using the Philadelphia cream cheese, it just, like I said, it fuses the things together, and it just makes an awesome combination. You're never going to, trust me on this, these are really great potatoes. The salmon gives it that extra kick up, and the smoked salmon and asparagus to me are just lovely together. So, you know, I know you're going to enjoy it. And Philadelphia cream cheese with it, oh my goodness, this is just awesome. And again, like I said, this is just a dish that, you know, is totally inspired by my daughter, because, you know, she just won't eat anything hardly. You know, she's like a fried chicken, hot wing girl, period. I mean, I'm like, girl, that stuff is going to hit on the hips one day, you know, because it sure got me. But, you know, she's, right now, I guess she's still young, and she's going to continue to eat all of the junk food that she can. So, with that being said, you know, all I can do is try to put in at least one good healthy, somewhat healthy meal in her, and sneak in some vegetables when I can. So right now these are sauteing, and they're becoming translucent. And can you bring that in so that they can see this for me? And then that's that, and I'm going to add in some of the pressed garlic. Oh my goodness, you guys, this aroma is just totally, totally awesome. And now I'm going to add in the mushrooms. Let them sweat out a little bit, give it some more flavor. And I always season every layer with salt and pepper, just because it should be seasoned with salt and pepper, just because I want to make sure it's flavored all the way through. You know, every bite needs to have a flavor, and that's my motto. I'm going to stick with that. So anyhow, I'm just going to saute this up, and then I'm going to transfer all of these wonderful ingredients into another bowl. And then we're going to take out all the insides of the potato. We're going to add in some cheese and all the other ingredients like the asparagus and the smoked salmon and the Philadelphia cream cheese. We're just going to pull it all together. You guys are going to see it in action, and you're going to love it. Trust me, you're going to love this dish. So I'm going to finish doing this, and then I'll be right back. Process in this twice baked Philly potato is I have cut the potatoes in half, as you can see, and then I have hollowed out the potato out of the inside, and I have them here in this bowl. And all I did was just cut it in half, and then I spoon out the potato out the middle. Okay, next I'm going to add in, I've added in the onions and mushrooms and garlic. I'm adding in the salmon, and the asparagus is going in next. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to add in is the Philadelphia cream cheese. Like I said, this right here is going to fuse all of this together. And so I'm going to add the Philadelphia cream cheese. Oh my God, this is going to be awesome, you guys. I'm telling you, this is a terrific potato. And then I'm going to add, of course, the cheddar cheese, the triple cheddar cheese. And it has a touch of Philly in it too. You know, making it all blend together is so important. So I'm going to add this in. Whew, can't you tell this is going to be yummy, yummy, yummy? So I'm adding this in as well. And then I'm going to mix all of these ingredients together. You know, all of it in together. And oh my God, it's going to come together totally awesome. Stuffing all of these ingredients inside of this potato. Okay, I've stuffed all of the potatoes. The last thing I'm going to do is top them with a little bit of cheese, and when they come out the oven, I'm going to throw the green onions on top, just to give it a little bit more color. You guys, these potatoes are so good. It's a new spin on a surf and turf, because you know, you just put a steak beside it. Hey, you got a new surf and turf because you got your seafood in there in your potato. Who could ask for anything more? Okay, these are going to go in the oven for about 15 minutes, and till it's nice and all gooey on top, and then we are ready. Okay, you guys, I have taken the potatoes out of the oven. I have garnished them with the green onion, as I said before. The Philadelphia cream cheese whipped was the star ingredient that pulled all of my ingredients in this Philly twice baked potato together. This is an awesome potato, you guys. Look at them. They are awesome. You're going to totally love them, and so is your family.